first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the play coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Washington getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Holy cow, that's 2 consecutive sacks for this defense. And if you're the offense coordinator, you might want to bring in some extra help on future drives.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Washington offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Here comes a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Gonna run it. It's Sanders. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Jukes to get free. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Washington. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Receiver makes the catch.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looks left and finds his target there. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs to run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Third and long. If this defense gets a third sack in a row, this place will come unhinged. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He shreds the tackle. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. Just ran away from the defense. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
This one will be fair caught. Offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
But to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's found some room at the 45. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He stays alive. Both one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Defense not pressing this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looks like Washington will have the first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Touchdown, Washington. That puts him on top in the second half.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas, 14.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Handoff to the single back. Powering through. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Using his legs here. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 13, set to cut this one.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, There's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses.
Look at that. He's still going. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Testing the right side here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
A really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. And Sanders. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Throwing again on second and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
Washington, 35. Texas, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Has the first, still on the move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kurt. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Huskies offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
After a first down loss at second and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Huskies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a wide-open receiver complete. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Finding space at the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Reed. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and he just went for it. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. The pass is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Looking to throw it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Washington offense retakes the field here. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.